You were asking about our like teenage years. My teenage years weren't great. They weren't like,
Mine
I was like a
either.
little depressed little ass
Me
kid.
too,
Like,
straight up.
and of course, looking back at it now, it's just like, oh yeah, like I was experiencing trauma. Like, and that's also why like I am the way I am. Like spending a lot of time being like self-reflective. Like I understand why like sometimes from the outside I'm like stoic, like, oh yeah, my emotions are going on up here, but like because I was in survival mode, I had to like mask the emotions and be like, yeah, sure, cool, we're good. I see what that causes, and I don't want that for my daughter, obviously. So again, making sure that I'm creating an environment where she feels like she can say whatever, do whatever. Not to say that there won't be consequences, but that she's still going to be safe, and she's still going to be in a place where like there's going to be no issues, essentially. Like,
I bet you could relate to this. I was like scared unreasonably when I was a kid of like my mom's reaction to things.
that part. Oh,
I
for
was
sure.
fearful.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't
scared.
say that it's like a ticking time bomb. What are you gonna say that's gonna trigger this person?
I used to worry myself to death, where like I would just worry so much, and I would give myself like migraines because I was so just like, oh, like,
Yeah.
I would just be
You were tense.
chronic overthinker, catastrophizing, just constantly being like, I really don't want to piss her off.
I still that kind of stuff is so deeply ingrained with me still, even today, where it's like I can't even to this day fully communicate with my mom because she's gonna overreact over like just anything, like what are you doing type of shit. I'll just say like the easiest answer.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why I really love where this conversation is going, because you're talking about building a roadmap for conflict, not to avoid it, not like a roadmap to like run away from it, but like, hey, it's inevitable that we're gonna have these challenges, but now here's like a best practice, a community guideline, a poster on the wall damn near like from every like community org.
We're in Long Beach. We need a roundabout.
That's what it's called?
We need we need one of those.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, a roundabout.
Yeah, it's a roundabout.
Okay. Yeah. We need a circle so that we can all get into this lane together and and work through this, or else just get stuck in traffic and crash out. So
Not to crash out.
yeah, no, that's so dope. Like just even thinking about in terms of like you as parents have the, I guess if you want to call it the power to make sure that these cycles are broken for you, because you didn't have an avenue when you were children to talk through these problems. So now you're going in there saying like, no, look, when this comes up, we need to make it so even though the topics are uncomfortable, you're comfortable to talk about this with me. Is that what I'm hearing from both of y'all?
Yeah,
Definitely.
sure.
Yeah.
I do feel like we are kind of approaching this from much more of like, you want to say like a masculine viewpoint, which is great, because I think like we don't hear this kind of perspective too much, especially when it comes to like fathers raising their children. We don't, because, you know, quite frankly, usually the pattern is the fathers are the problematic parent, right?
I was just gonna say that, like, I mean, besides Nick, I feel like I don't know a lot of people who had like great relationships with their father, who was just like, yeah, that's the homie.
It's rare.
They're like best friends with their mom, but with their dad, it's like, yeah, that's.
It's rare. I saw one recently. My homie Garrig, I did a show with him in San Luis Obispo, and I met his dad on the fly. His dad was there at the show. So supportive, so like over the top, stoked to meet me. I've never even considered this person as an individual, but he knows me because he follows his son's music so much.
Oh,
he's like, yo, Huggy, like,
He's
what's
seen
good?
you.
Yeah, so he was
That's
like, and I
dope.
was just like, wow, it really meant so much to me just to see that, because like, when's the next time I'm gonna see a father that's so supportive of his adult son, you know? Like, it's rare. It feels rare.
That's what I was gonna say, is like, I don't know if it actually is rare, but it feels like it is.
Yeah, because it is like the patriarchal idea is like the father is just the quiet provider.
Yeah.
Right. And I guess that's kind of what makes it feel a little bit more, I guess, more masculine is like, yeah, I'm going to support you. I'm going to come out. I'll be at your games. I'll coach. It's like, it's oftentimes, I guess, it leans more heavily to acts of service, I guess.
Yeah.
I want to ask then, what does love mean to y'all? Right? Like if y'all were able to like describe what does it mean for you to give and receive love? You can use the love languages as reference, but you're not limited by that.
I think for me, I feel like love should just feel like safety. Like it should just feel safe. And what I mean by that too is it should feel like nothing that you can do would cause this person to turn their back on you. For me, that's what love is like a feeling of safety, and like I want my daughter to know and understand that I love her, and that means that no matter what she does ever, I could never turn my back on her. I'll always be in her corner. You know, she's gonna mess up, I'm gonna mess up. I think love is like the ability to put your emotions aside for someone else and do what is objectively a good thing for that person in that situation. For kids, obviously, it's like our kids are our top priority. So for our kids, love is like, you should feel safe to do whatever it is and be able to talk to me about whatever it is, and know that no matter what, I'll always be your dad. I'll always be there for you. With my wife, very similar thing. I try to be a man of my word first and foremost. I don't do enough, but I should be doing more acts of service, I guess. Like, yeah, like when I put my efforts into like cleaning the house or like, you know, washing the car, whatever it is, like I really go hard. But I think I also have such a creative mind that like I bounce around. I don't want to call it ADHD, but
that's me too,
you know,
max, too.
It's an attention thing for me. But when I finally lock in, I really like, I try my best, like I give it my all. And I think for me, like for a partner, like I just want to make sure that I'm a man of my word and that they know that they're safe. And yeah, I follow through with the acts of service that I know I need to do around the house. Sorry, babe.
ADHD gang over here. You described me right there.
I mean, I love what Nick was saying about love for you means safety. So then the safety to be able to communicate,
That part.
is paramount.